Good morning, guests and family members. Just a quick announcement. I'm going to make an accommodation for some of the people still waiting to get in due to the scanning. So we will start approximately 10 minutes later than scheduled. So I wanted to make sure you knew that. Be comfortable. Find your seats. I appreciate your patience. Thank you. Please stand at this time.
Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag, to the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. It brings me tremendous joy and a humble heart today to be able to welcome all family, friends, esteemed guests, and most importantly, graduates to today's ceremony. Yesterday, students, you were seniors. Today, you are graduates. And we all are here to celebrate you. I thank everyone in advance for being here, and even those of you who are with us via live stream, to celebrate the dedication, the hard work, and the determination that each of you in this room and watching online have poured into these young people as they go into the world. We're going to start by recognizing some sponsors.
Good morning. I'd like to thank our graduation sponsors, Rhodes Graduation Services, our presenting sponsor, our platinum sponsors, Aiken Works, our silver sponsors, the City of Aiken, the City of North Augusta, Buford Golf and Associates Incorporated, H.G. Reynolds Company Incorporated, LS 3P Architecture Interiors Planning, Haas and Hildebrand Incorporated. Our supporting sponsors, Southside Pediatrics of Aiken LLC, Security Federal Bank, Coal Creek Nurseries, Macmillan Posden Smith Architecture. Thank you.
This morning allows me an opportunity, guests and graduates, to recognize some special guests that are here with us today that ensure we have all and everything we need to do the great things we do. So please allow me an opportunity to recognize a few of those special guests here with us today. We have board member Mr. Cameron Nessel with us today. We have 3 area advisory council members, Mr. Clarence Jackson, Ms. Albertine Grant, and Mr. Eugene White, that are here with us on stage today as well. And then we also have some of our district leadership that are here and support the numerous things that we do. I'd like to start with our superintendent, Mr. King Lawrence. I will call out the rest of the cabinet individuals that are here with us today. We have Dr. Corey Murphy, Chief Officer of Student Services and Operations. Ms. Jenny Glover, Chief Officer for Instruction. Ms. Jennifer Hart, Chief Officer for Human Resources. Mr. Trey Traxler, Chief Officer for Finances. We have also Mr. Bert Postel, Assistant Superintendent for High Schools. Dr. Phyllis Gamble, Assistant Superintendent for our middle schools. Ms. Julie Revley, Assistant Superintendent for elementary schools. Mr. Eric Jeffcoat, Assistant Superintendent for elementary schools. And Mr. Mike Rozier, Director of Communications. So many great things today, and I'd like to start off with allowing and inviting our superintendent, Mr. King Lawrence, to share a few words with this class and our guests.
Thank you, Dr. Holt, and good morning, class of 2022, and congratulations. You know, I have found that some of the greatest wisdom for life can be found in children's books, and I want to read a children's book to you today. This is called Walk On, A Guide for Babies of All Ages. It's by Marla Frazee. I think you'll like it. Is sitting there on your bottom getting boring? Has lying around all the time become entirely unacceptable? It's time to learn how to walk. The first thing you've got to do is stand on your own 2 feet. It sounds easier than it is. You'll need support. This is tricky because sometimes what you think will support you won't. Be careful of things that are wobbly. You don't want anything to fall on top of you. Stay away from fragile stuff too. You don't need something new to cry about. Now get a grip, pull yourself up, and stand. Are your knees buckling? That's okay. Straighten up and see how different everything looks from up here. Find your balance. It may take some time. Remember to breathe. Feel the sway, but don't let it tip you over. And when you think you've got it, let go. Oops. It's very common to fall. Hey, it's okay. Go ahead and cry if it helps. Feel better now? You can try again, but first run down the checklist. Are your socks bunching up? Are your shoes too tight or too loose? Is your diaper weighing you down? Fix whatever you can before you start over. Once you can stand up without holding on to anything, get ready to take that first step. Make sure the path ahead of you is clear. You don't want any obstacles blocking your way or rough patches tipping you over. Block out all those voices saying, come on, let's go already. You can do it. This is boring. Don't just stand there. Don't be scared. Go now. Only begin when you are ready. Important. Don't look down at your feet. Look toward where you want to go. Imagine yourself already there. Then, when the time is right for you, take the first step. And another, and another. It gets easier, huh? And baby, you are walking. You've had You've had the support and encouragement of your teachers, your parents, your friends, so many others as you've become steady in your walk. As a graduate of Aiken High School, you're now ready to run. Imagine yourself already there. Class of 2022, go out and take on the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Superintendent Lawrence. I'd like to now open an opportunity for one of our school board members who helps represent so many of us in this room to come and share a few words. Help me welcome Mr. Cameron Nessel, please.
So I would be remiss if I didn't start by saying Ms. Patrice Reinhardt Jackson, who represents Aiken High so well, really wishes she could be here today. She is ill, and she certainly sends her regrets, but she's thinking of you. So I'll start by saying it's a great day to be a Hornet, isn't it? This is I'm honored to be here with you today to give you greetings and congratulations from the Aiken County School Board. And I'm certainly happy that we had the opportunity together to celebrate 13 plus years of work, and we're very proud of you. And make no mistake, you are the main event today, this morning. And when I come to these type of things, I invariably in some way tell people that it wasn't very long, probably weeks or months after my high school graduation, I didn't remember a single thing that anybody said. So in that vein, I'm going to keep it brief, but I'm going to start with a funny story, funny to me, about my mom. So not too far away from where you are now, when I was 22 years old, maybe 23, I was living literally 1,000 miles away from my mother, on my own, paying my own bills, doing my thing. And then one cold winter morning, I got a phone call at about 5:30 in the morning, different time zones, and it kind of went like this, I'm barely waking up, hello. Cameron, this is your mother calling. Well, I'm glad you told me, I'd have never guessed. Honey, I was watching the Weather Channel this morning. It looks like it's going to be cold where you are. Please make sure you wear your hat when you go out. I was 22, 23 years old. What does that have to do with your graduation? Very little. But I say that just to remind you guys, as graduates and you're getting out on your own, you're leaving home, parents don't stop being parents. And when they're trying to parent you or they are parenting you from now on, don't give them a hard time like I did. So, but I also bring that up because I want to talk about, my mom's one of those people that really inspired me. And as she would tell you, she grew up in a time where she had limited career options. So, she went to college, she got a degree, she came back to the community that she grew up in and was a teacher. And she taught for 50 years. And I think the last one with just as much vigor as the first one. And through those 50 years, she was able to touch and inspire so many countless people. She wasn't famous, she wasn't in a position of traditional power, but not something I learned from her, but from the other people telling me stories, the people that she worked with, the people she taught. She inspired them in small ways and big ways. So my point of that, and bringing that up here, is that you too, everybody, you can make a difference in your community. You can make a difference in somebody's life. You just need to show up, find your passion, get involved, whether that's coaching youth sports, teaching Sunday school, starting a business. Be a role model. I think the world needs you to. So once again, I'll say congratulations to the class of 2022. Don't stop now, right? You're just getting started. And the last thing I say is, go Hornets.
Thank you, Mr. Nessel, for those words, and go Hornets indeed. That was awesome. Good deal. It brings me honor now to introduce our valedictorian and salutatorian. So at this time, I would like to call our salutatorian to the stage. The salutatorian is the student with the second highest overall average in the class. This year's salutatorian is Victoria Ann Colon Laborde.
Good morning, friends, families, students, and distinguished guests. It is an honor to be here with the class of 2022. Before I begin, I would like to thank the faculty and staff of Aiken High for helping us through these past years. I also want to thank our families who support us. They have helped us grow into the individuals we are today. Thanks to them, we will be able to take the next steps in life. In a few months from now, some of you will be sitting in a college classroom finding the answers to complex math equations. Some of you will be solving problems at your work. Some of you will be serving our country in the military. The pandemic has made us into problem solvers, and we have done it together. The class of 2022 has endured countless hardships. We have had to learn how to speak up for ourselves and advocate for our needs. We emerged from the past 4 years stronger and better. If we work together, we will be able to overcome any challenge. We are the best, we are the strongest, we are survivors. Many of us search for meaning and something we can devote our lives to. For me, it is the environment. I have grown up in a household that has always been conscious of our personal impact on the environment. This generation will have to find a way to live more sustainably and to undo the damage inflicted upon the earth. We live together on this planet, and together we will solve its problems. I hope that each one of you finds a cause that sparks your interest. Each one of us has problems to solve. Everyone goes on their own personal journey, and when we decide to reach out for help, there will always be someone who will be there to support us, and that is each one of you. When you think no one is there, we still have each other. We, as the class of 2022, always have each other's backs. We are the best, we are the strongest, we are survivors. Congratulations, class of 2022.
I am also honored at this time to present to you the valedictorian for the 2022 graduating class of Aiken High School. The valedictorian is the student with the highest overall average in the class. This year's valedictorian is Laura Elizabeth Huff.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Laura Huff. The long-awaited day has finally come. Our last day here. Welcome to graduation. Before I begin, I would like to thank all of the wonderful faculty and staff at Aiken High School. We would not be here today if it weren't for their tremendous efforts and support. I would also like to thank all of the parents and guardians here today. Whether it be taking us to school or picking us up from practices, amongst other things, you've also put in effort to help us succeed, and for that we thank you. Perhaps most importantly, I would like to thank everyone in the audience who is graduating today. We've worked incredibly hard these past 4 years to make it to this point. Everyone always says junior year is the hardest, and we had to do the whole first half of it coming to school only twice a week. Against all odds, we persevered and made it through. I've become a better person throughout my years here due to my interactions with my fellow students. I've seen many new perspectives that are different from, but no less important than my own. I truly believe that wherever the members of this class end up, whether you are going to the workforce, to the military, or to college, we will be a part of the generation that changes things, and it will be for the better this time. If you know me, then you know I'm not much of a public speaker, so I'm going to quit talking while I'm ahead. I wish everyone the best of luck in their future endeavors. Happy graduation.
Good morning. At this time, I would like to recognize our senior scholars. Senior scholars are students that are in the top 10 of their class with a GPA of a 3.5 or higher. They have earned no less than a B in every quarter during their high school time. At this time, Will our senior scholars please stand to be recognized? We will now have senior highlights from our senior class president, James Strong Thurman III.
Good morning. My name is Jay Strom Thurman, and I'm the senior class president. Today, I have the honor of announcing our class's accomplishments in academics as well as extracurricular activities. This year started off rough with large amounts of quarantines and the fear of going to virtual learning. But through the help of teachers and our class's determination, we overcame it. This year, Beta Club seniors gathered a total of 2,045 service hours. Over the past 4 years, the seniors have served over 7,322 hours helping others in our community. Aiken High National Honor Society had a record number of senior members. And for the first time, one of our seniors received a National Honor Society scholarship. The Aiken High School academic team has won the Aiken County Academic Championship for 5 straight years. A senior individual on this team was the highest scorer in the competition. We also had senior students compete and win the district-wide Black History Quiz Bowl competition. We have a senior that is a National Merit finalist. This individual also received a perfect score on the ACT and had the highest marks on the ACE biology exam in the country. Another senior was offered over $2.1 million in scholarship alone. There are 10 students who have answered the call and will be serving our country in the armed forces. It was another very successful year for Hornet Athletics. We had all-region athletes in cross country, football, wrestling, basketball, tennis, softball, soccer, golf, and track and field. We also had 2 seniors who received the All-State Award in girls soccer. For the first time, seniors led a new lacrosse program and set the foundation for a strong team. The marching band qualified for state finals and received an excellent rating. We have a senior band member who qualified for All-State Concert Band, All-State Orchestra, and All-State Jazz Band. This student also placed 3rd in Master Recital, which is a statewide solo competition. Several students qualified for Region Band and All-County Band and received excellent or superior ratings. Our talented senior chorus members participated in many events, including the USC Aiken Arts Festival. Some other notable accomplishments our senior class has achieved include: we have 100 senior CTE completers, 119 earned industry certifications, 16 senior scholars and 7 seniors who earned a seal of biliteracy, 2 ACE diploma recipients and 32 ACE diploma candidates, 13 Palmetto Fellows, 7 Watson Brown recipients, and 15 Rotary scholarships. Seniors, as you look to the future, know that you have the tools to take on any challenge. We all have shown resiliency and developed grit and determination throughout these tough pandemic years. I am honored to announce the class of 2022 has been offered $15,234,132 in scholarships. Congratulations, class of 2022, and go Hornets.
In the fall of 2018, we welcomed the very first cohort of Cambridge students to Aiken High School. In fact, they were the first Cambridge students in the state of South Carolina. Although all Aiken High students are exposed to the Cambridge curriculum, academically focused students may choose to enroll in Cambridge ACE classes, which are advanced college-level courses. Students who successfully complete 7 ACE courses with a score of A through E on the final ACE exam may earn the prestigious Cambridge ACE diploma. At this time, I would like to recognize the 2 students who have already earned the Cambridge ACE diploma. Would the Cambridge ACE diploma recipients please stand? Now I would like to recognize the 32 students who are candidates to earn the ACE diploma following the June 2022 exam series. Will the Aiken High ACE diploma candidates please stand? Congratulations on your amazing accomplishments.
Parents, let's hear it one more time for so many accomplishments for so many of our students. At this time, we are going to transition to our presentations of diplomas. And I ask you in advance, as I do every graduation and happens across all graduations, to please assist us with the decorum of this event. Assist us with ensuring that the pace of names that are being called and applauding and making a noise during the roll call of graduates, and that we at Aiken High School, amongst all schools, want to make sure that each family deserves to hear their graduate's name called. Your congratulations can be best shown by applause for the entire class after the last graduate has been awarded their diploma. We will have ample time to celebrate that and each graduate when the last graduate's name is called. We thank everyone for continuing to honor and maintaining the dignity of this occasion with a decorum that protects all.
Anna Renee Abstance. Caesar Aldretti. Kajan Jamez Aldrich. Alexis Nicole Allawine. Caitlin Carly Anderson. Zahar Baez. Demarcus Deshawn Barnes. Kalia Asia Esther Barnes. Kelly Antonio Barnes III. Tanner Ian Barnes. Matthew Shane Barth. Nautica Mikhail Barton. Brock Douglas Basham. Christopher Nathaniel Bell. Chloe Lynn Biddle. Joseph Bradley Blackman. Shakale Renee Blacks. Zachary Caleb Bledsoe. Andrea Marie Blasey Bueno. Noah Joseph Blasey Bueno. Anaya Nicole Booker. Kaylin Rose Booker. Benjamin Preston Bowers. Christy Nicole Boyd. Robin Starr Boyd. Dakota Caleb Bradley. Briasia Alize Braxton. Alejandra Elizabeth Brennis. Elikin Noel Brinkley. Erica Christy Brown. Jasmine Amira Buggs. Cameron Joseph Burdett. Samaya Tian Blesson Bush. Kimani Dakarian Bush. Ann Masters Calfee. Serenity Hope Cardenas. Kiera Tyshawn Carroll. Jayonce Jamira Carter. Sean Messiah Carter. Carmen Faith Cathcart. Autumn Paige Campbell. Riley Alexis Charnock. Cynthia Raquel Chavarria Gomez. Stella Rose Clark. Lawson Cody Klein. Victoria Ann Cologne Laborde. Jabrasia Jabria Corley. Yasmin Susanna Cortez Barenco. Connor Jacob Couture. Aja Lamea Siani Cromer. Amir Anthony Cromer. Ashley Bianca Cullum. Angel Cummings.
Alvin Monte Curry. Anaje Nicoel Curry. Jakia Shamara Cuthbertson. Emily Joyce Cutler. Amber Lachey Daniels. Kira Danielle Daniels. Parker Griffin Daniels. Abigail Marie Davis. Molly Corinne Davis. Tashana Maria Davis. Kendall James Dawkins. Luke Michael Dawson. Anthony Arthur DePhillips. Carly Ann DeWitt. James Chadwick Doolittle. Janiyah Gabrielle Dunbar. Jaden Nicole Duncan. Joanna Echeverria Morales. Giovanna Echeverria Morales. Jason Matthew Ambrose. Angelina Cheyenne Ergel. Carla Denise Esparza. Jose Manuel Estrada. Addison Grace Feraldi. Kevin Stanley Fields. Luis Mario Fierros Zamparipa. Jada Sinclair Fleming. Kristen Flores. Dulce Anahai Flores Pastor. Cadence Sarianne Ford. Aiden Christopher Fox. Deandra Robert Franklin. Journey Rain Janique Freeman. Nathan Cole Fulmer. Camiron Sancieri Gaines. Juan Carlos Garcia. Victoria Alexion Garcia. Brandon Garcia Mendoza. Noah Macon Gartman. Michaela Sierra Jeter. Jaquan Elijah Gilchrist. Keisha Zoe Gonzalez Diaz. Nicole Marie Gonzalez Echeverri. Gracie Madeline Goss. Johnny Austin Grant. Joshua Keaton Grant. Matthew Robert Gray. Andrew James Gary. Jasmine Marie Hadsel. Jacob Madison Hagberg. Tiasia Shani Hare. Nadia Briani Hairston. Parker Dennison James Hall.
Sydney Grace Halupa. Cameron Morel Hammonds. Ren Hadley Hamrick. Luke Emerson Hanna. Carly Joyce Hefner. Cassidy May Hefner. Moasia LaShawn Hightower. Devlin Tremaine Hill. Jasmine Lavasiette Hillary. Christopher Jamari Holmes. Sydney Grace Horn. Franklin Clay Howard. Graham McDowell Hucks. Laura Elizabeth Huff. Elizabeth Malaya Hurd. Paul Jacob Heisch. Cole Bryant Jackson. Michael Nashawn Jefferson. Anaya Tazay Johnson. Itarius Ramel Johnson. Jacob Austin Johnson. Jaden Deshawn Johnson. Jalen Laquan Johnson. Lane Hunter Johnson. Anaya Kamai Jones. Xavier Isaiah Jordan. Rodrigo Juarez. Brendan Charles Judd. Lauren Shireen Katonic. Leah Nicole Keedle. Michael Alexander Kenner. Jordan Cameron Key. Michelle Kathleen Faith Kinley. Nicholas Jasper Kitchens. Kristen Leanne Kuhn. Alyssa Brianna Kraus. Anthony Joseph Cool. Paige Lynn Lane. Keenan Lanier Lee. Haley Nicole Locke. Michael Wade Mahoney. Ryan Devon Mahoney. Lindsay Marie Malazak. Jonathan Mangione. Emma Grace Chateau Maroney. Jamisha Divine Mays. Jamelia Zanae McBurnett. Bryson Omarion McAllister. Liam Hainsworth McCarthy. Reese Hainsworth McCarthy. Thomas Jonathan Jackson McCaskill. LeBron James McClue. Jasmine Ariana McCullough.
Davon Trayon Dwayne Mills. Ryan Lawrence Monshine. Kalia Charday Moody. Alexis Uriel Mendoza. Kimberly Elizabeth Morris. Zahir Ahmad Rashid Muhammad. Aiden Mac Munche. Mason Vincent Delapovitz. Alexis Brianne Newbar. Zahani Odoms. Michael Scott Ogden. Ray Miguel Orozco. Lillian Grace Orr. Christopher Connor Ortega. Angel Mackenzie Page. Kelly Gabriella Palacios. Elise Juliet Parent. Abigail Elizabeth Parker. Shariah Patel. Joseph Anthony Perez. Justin Anthony Perez. Brenda Melissa Perez Escobar. Julian Nikhil Peterson. Reagan Renee Farr. Jacob Cannon Phillips. Callie Alexis Pollard. Deshaun Mikhail Potts. Kendall Danielle Powell. Layla Amaya Priester. Christopher Eugene Prince. Maria Maneha Rakaza. Kyle Ellis Ramsey. Evelyn Riviela Kapar. Sophie Elizabeth Red. Nakari Tanaya Marie Reed. Mallory Faye Rich. Dearian Talik Robertson. Elijah Hazel Robinson. Lance Thomas Rolka. Nancy Elizabeth Ross. Jasmine Jalee Rouse. Anthony Alexander Sombrano. Zion Keith Sampson. Chantel Monique Satchel. Michael Jamil Scarborough, Aubrey Keith Schwetter, Christopher Bryce Scott, Emily Brooke Siegler, Justin Edwin Sharp, Niasia Monique Sharp, Sydney Rachel Sheely, Demaya Kiara Shepard, Maria Silva.
Najeli Marie Silva Martinez, Daryl Ashton Simmons, Abigail Grace Smith, Amir Christopher Smith, Daniel McKinley Smith, Jessica Ruth Smith, Caitlin Elizabeth Smith, Madeline Ann Smith, Shania DeRay Smith, Sydney Alexandria Smith, Tyler Lane Smith, Ricardo Fidel Soto Salinas, Skylar Lynn Stamper, Tabitha Alicia Stein, Isabella Angel Rochigeri Stone, Luke Franklin Stringfield, Angel Erica Stukes Eddy, Dev V. Serturi, Kara Paige Elizabeth Sutton, Bridarius Keith Talbert, Ferdarian Malik Terry, James Strom Thurman, Jane Rebecca Bobby Timmerman, Amari Lanaya Tucker, Katrina Ann Wagner, Trinity Monasia Walker, Malia Kyera Walters, Kyle Taylor Washington, Talissa Destiny Washington, Christy Teresa Watkins, Mindy Dawn Watkins, Patrick William Watkins, Hannah Mackenzie Watson, Onarje Omarion Weaver, Tashay Chanel Weaver, Najea Nicole Webb, Anthony Wade Weisert, Diamond Deasia Whites, Iona Precious Gwen Williams, Amber Page Williams, Deja Florine Williams, Delvin Devin Williams, Erica Nicole Williams, Johnny Dawson Williams, Raven Tyann Williams, Alyssa Nicole Williamson, Cameron Lamont Williamson, Madison Elise Willing, Carilla Lorna Wilson, Jessica Tally Weiser, Lucas Reed Ye, Michaela Dolores Young Staley, Christopher Luke Zabersky.
Graduates, please stand, graduates. The faculty have certified that these candidates have met all graduation requirements. By the power vested in me, Mr. King Lawrence, Superintendent of Schools, the Aiken County Board of Education, and by the South Carolina Department of Education, I am entitled to confer upon these graduates their high school diploma with all rights and privileges. I now present to you the 2022 graduating class. Turn your tassels. Students and guests, please remain standing for the performance of our alma mater, by Aiken High's chorus led by Miss Wright. Please remain standing for our recessional. Congratulations again, our graduates.